Oh, it's Ron back here. I have a little bit of news today. This is April 15th, and this was DJI Air 2S launch day. So on top of that, the night before in the App Store for iOS, the Fly App got updated to update it for the new 2S coming out. But it also made some changes for the current Air 2, and I'm going to read from my little notes here. When I fired up my Air 2, not the Air 2S, just the regular Air 2, and the controller, I was alerted by the updated Fly App, and I don't have the number for that app update, but I'll tap it on at the end of this video here. It wanted me to do firmware upgrade 04.11.0016. It was a 0.6 megabyte file, and the notes were it added support to switch between the Air 2S, the Air 2, and the Mini 2 when using the RC-N1 remote controller, which is this remote controller here. And as far as the information I have, the remote controller in the box with the Air 2S is exactly the same as in the box with the Air 2 and the Mini 2. And I did get confirmation today that the Air 2S will work with the DJI Smart Controller. Now, I think a firmware update of some sort is required for that, but it will work. So what I want to show you...
I couldn't hear what you said.
Sorry. Go away, Siri. What I want to do is show you some of the changes in the Fly app when using the current Mavic Air 2 drone. So we're going to go to the tabletop portion of the video now. Okay, I'm back here. I have the Air 2 fired up, and the controller and the updated Fly app. It's real dark here because it's a
the home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Flying outside the other day, but it's probably good because it's less distracting if you don't see anything in the background. So we'll go back to this screen here. Up here, it told me how to update earlier, but of course now it doesn't. And what's changed here is I'm first going to go up here. I'm screen recording and using the webcam here. I'm probably going to go this way so I don't keep get my finger in the way. So I'm going to go up to the option here where you change between photo and video and the kinds of photo and video. Okay, so over here, it's on video now, and it has normal, HDR, and slow motion, which always was there, but when you hit normal, you had other options here for frame rates and different recording resolutions, whether it's 4K, 2.7, 1080p, and so on. And now that panel is gone. And what's been replaced with is this down here. This part of the screen here, especially if you hit it on auto here, you'll go to the manual, and you'll see you could change what resolution is recorded. That's right there, 4K. It gives you the frame rate. So 4K wide, I can go all the way up to like 60 frames per second. And with 4K zoom, you can only go up to 30, 2.7, 1080p. So none of that's changed as far as I can tell. So, but let's put it back on 4K. So next time I fly, I'm not recording on 1080p. Okay, and I use that 30 frames per second. Okay, so there, we'll turn that. Now white balance here, you can put on auto, and it'll adjust for you, or you can just manually set it right from the screen here, which is kind of really handy for me who likes to dial my white balance in. And of course you could change your shutter right here, and you could change your iOS right here. So some of the stuff was there before, but it was in a different configuration than it is now. Of course you can go to auto here, and you can still change your the resolution you record at, and the frame rates right from there too. And then of course you could change your EV, your exposure, you're right there, which is kind of a dumbed down version of setting all the other stuff manually, the iOS and the shutter and so on. So, that's one change I found. And then back up here now, if you go to the photo, it's kind of like it always was before. So you had the four options you had before. If you pick something like auto exposure bracket, and you had this panel comes up here like it always did to give you more options. But I like it on Smart Photo. But like I said, on video, that extra panel doesn't come up anymore. You make all the adjustments at the bottom of the screen now. And that's the only thing I could really find different in here, really. You know, I didn't see any other options added. And unfortunately, I don't have anything to active track here to see if any of the active track stuff has changed. But the rest of the screen looks pretty much the same. You know, that the way you choose your resolution, your frame rates has changed somewhat. So again, I'll keep playing around with the app, but that's the only, you know, change I can see for right now. You know, until we get the Air 2 to see if anything looks different with the Air 2S, I mean, which, you know, supposedly has some other features that this current Air 2 doesn't have. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this little update here, and do go grab that app update, which we'll say, maybe I'll just tack on at the end in notes. And I only know the numbers for iOS. I'm not an Android. I don't have an Android device. I can only give you the iOS, but it was in the App Store. It appeared sometime in the AM hours on the 15th of April. So grab the app update, then fire up your, you know, if you have an Air 2, not the Air 2S, the Air 2, fire the drone up, the controller up, and wait for the update to appear in the top left-hand corner, and go ahead and do it. It's a quick update, didn't take long, and got you all ready to fly with the new version of the Fly App. All right, so that's it. And I will be back with a whole bunch of updates or videos on the Air 2S when it arrives. I think it will be here Sunday. So, all right. See you in the next one, folks.